Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. It's the Florida Gators against the Miami Hurricanes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he understands the SEC is a line of scrimmage league. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Will kick this away to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Both sides today aware that because the last meeting was a total blowout, there's going to be some chippiness, Joe. There's going to be some trash talk, what you expect in a rivalry game.
Chris, I think the challenge for these players is going to be to meet the passion and energy of that rivalry and yet stay in their own lane and execute the details of the game plan. It's always a little bit of the chicken and the egg. How much do you go into the emotion and how much do you concentrate on game plan? Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situation.
Makes the catch and has space. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
Second down now after the sack. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Stoppage in play here. There's an injured Gator down. A sophomore defensive end. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. He made the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
I love that idea from the play caller is just get to a slant on 3rd down. Work the inside shoulder of the defender. The quarterback just needs to be on time. What I really love about it, Chris, is it can set up the double move later in the game. Watch for the slant and go. We call that sluggo. That's coming up later.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Canes. Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. So the Gators offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. The offense comes out trying to get off to a solid start. They feel like they have a good game plan, Joel, but on the other side, this defensive line, it's a bunch of game wreckers. It's been really hard to handle them all season long.
And they take such great pride in wrecking the game, Chris. When we talk with them, they talk about they're the best way to try to neutralize any offense, and that's certainly their challenge here today. Get after the quarterback and establish some ability to be in the backfield most of the time. I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the Gators will have to punt this one away. And he drives the punt deep. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick completion to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Oh, and he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Here's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Pryor. A quick spin. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Fletcher. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that's certainly not ideal on first down. You don't want to take a negative yardage play, but you also don't want to force that ball into coverage and turn it over. So here on second down, I still think that you've got a two-way go. They can run the football if you want. You can play action, or you can drop back and let the quarterback make a play.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
First and 10 play coming up. And they heave it deep downfield. A tremendous one-handed grab. And the sophomore brings it in with one hand.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Baugh. He's got space. Headed for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Pryor. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast.
Touchdown, Florida. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's 3rd down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He keeps it on a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. The sure hands. It's Vaughn. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass complete on a crossing route. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Canes will have first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. Has the first down and more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
It's a run to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The defense scoops it up. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
They're coming after him. Look at this blitz right here, and they can't protect him. I thought that was a poor job of ID by the offensive line. You get a free rusher, and now this quarterback has got no chance. He's got to hold on to the football. He doesn't, and it's scoop and score for the defense. What a play.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Pryor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here comes the rush. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. And that sets up a return. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Vaughn. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
This defense is flying around. The completion behind the line of scrimmage, and there they are. They are ready for it. Making the tackle in space. Now it's 4th down. They're doing a great job.
The Hurricanes will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Ball. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
It's a short completion of the tight end. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get a tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So a 1st down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Canes. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make him pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Trying to get the throw off. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
2nd down play coming up. he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up an important third down play. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Now we've got a whistle, got a player down on the field. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's going to hand this off. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
The Gators are on the move here. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That's a tough thing to see here in such a lopsided game. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Jones. Caught quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
And that's good enough for first down.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offensive line is clearly being over.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Pounding away with the run game. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Tailback with another carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They'll run it from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. That will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.